Hey guys, welcome to the Academy. Today we are talking simple decanting procedure. Nothing fancy, nothing special. I know a lot of new waiters have some worries about decanting wine, but it's nothing complicated as long as you know what do you need on the table and how to do it. You do it 1-2 times and you'll figure out it's gonna be nice and easy. It's gonna happen like that. So let's go. Green salad with French dressing.
Thank you very much.
Let me give the menu. We have a lot of local specials and we are using local produce for our main course. First of all, what you need on the table. Of course, you need your bottle of wine that the guest already chose. You need a decanter. It's the best if you put it on a plate with a napkin. You need a napkin. You need a match. You need a wine opener. You need an empty plate. So when you open the wine, you can put the cork on the plate and the guest can inspect the cork that everything is fine. You need a candle. Without a candle, you cannot decant the wine. And I will explain for you why. And then of course you need a glass, because when you're decanting the wine, you need to test it before you start serving it in the guest glasses. You take the wine, you hold it really good, you leave the space here, you make a cut all the way through. Then you make a cut from down up. And you remove the foil. It's that simple, guys. You make a cut all the way through, up, down, and you got this. This goes always in your pocket. Don't put it on the table, don't put it nowhere, put it in your pocket. Now, because we're gonna decant the wine, we need to see through the bottle. That's why we're going to remove this foil as well. The way to remove it is just to cut it. So you remove the foil from the neck of the bottle because we are going to look through this neck on a candle the wine pouring into the decanter. This goes back to your pocket as well. And now you're ready to open the bottle. You can open the bottle by holding it on the table. You can open the bottle also holding it in your hands. You need a simple but good wine opener, guys. Now, when you're starting, hold the bottle steady. Puncture the cork directly in the middle. Make sure you don't puncture here or here. You puncture the cork directly in the middle. Little push, straighten up, and start turning. You don't need to push, you don't need to do nothing else. Depends on the type of wine you open. You see, I go almost all the way down because this is a red wine, especially Italian red wines. They have really big corks. And if you don't squeeze the cork, the screwer all the way down, you have a good chance to breaking the cork. So when it's a white wine, you don't need to go all the way down, but red wines for sure, almost all the way down. Always use a wine opener with 2 levels. You go first on the first level, you pull a little bit, then you go down to the second level, and now it's much easier to pull the cork. Don't pull the cork all the way out. Once you figure out that you are almost out, grab it with your 2 fingers and start squeezing a little bit left and right with an angle. You don't need to hear the pop, just nice and easy, psst, and the cork is out. Now, the first thing you do is to clean the edges of the bottle. So there is no cork, there is no nothing on the bottle. The next thing is you remove the cork without touching it with your hands, with the napkin. You don't need a wine opener no more, put it in your pocket. And you put the cork on the plate. If in case the guest wants to inspect the cork, he can do that now. The next thing is to light up the candle. Don't throw this away, you're gonna need it to turn off the candle later on. Now, the reason we decant wine is so we can separate the deposit inside the red wines from the drinkable part of the wine. When this bottle is being laying down in the wine cellar for, like, let's say 10 years, there is a deposit here on the bottle. What we need to do is we take the bottle, we take the decanter, and very slowly we start to pour the wine into the decanter, very slowly. During all this time we are watching the neck of the bottle, and we make sure that there is no sediment, there is no deposit going through the bottle into the decanter. This is very clearly seen, and I will show you. We are pouring the wine very slowly, and we are watching the neck of the bottle, and the moment you see some of the deposit going through the neck, you stop pouring, because this is not drinkable part. That's it. Now, in my bottle right now there is that much liquid, but this liquid is not just clear wine, it's not drinkable wine, because there is deposit from the ears. The red wine has sediment that's laying down on the bottle of the wine, and we don't want that in the decanter, because the guests don't like to drink the deposit, they like to drink just the drinkable part of the wine. You don't throw this away, you don't throw the bottle away. You leave it on the table for the guests. They can inspect that too. If they want to, they can pour in the glasses when they finish with the wine, whatever they want to do. It's their wine, they bought it, they pay for it. This is the drinkable part, this is not drinkable part, it stays in the bottle. Use the match to turn off the candle. This way you prevent the smoke to spread all over the restaurant. There is no smoke, there is no smell, anything. We are done with the decanting. It's time to test the wine. As a sommelier or a head waiter who is doing the decanting, it's your responsibility to make sure that the wine is actually good. Now, the cork is good. You have inspected the cork, it looks good. You still need to test the wine. You take the decanter, you pour yourself a little sip. Looks like a very nice Merlot. Smells like a very nice Merlot. Tastes like a very nice Merlot. So, we have opened the bottle, we have decanted the wine, and we have tasted. It's beautiful. It's time to pour the wine into the glass of the guest. There is one more thing we can do when we are preparing some very special wine for some very special guests and we want to make them feel really special. In this case, before you test the wine, you will again, let's say we have 2 guests on the table, those guests' glasses. You will again pour yourself a little sip. Instead of tasting and smell the wine, the first thing you're going to do is to prepare the glasses of the guests for the wine by taking the odor of the cleaner, of the water, or anything else out. So we make sure we spread the wine all over the walls of the glass. In this way, if there was some kind of smell inside the glass from the chemicals or from the water, it's now gone. We do the same with every other glass from the guests. And then we bring this back to our glass. And now is the time to smell and taste the wine. Wonderful. This is all it takes, guys. The next thing you do is you take the wine, you pour it for the guest, and you serve it. You remove everything for the guest. You leave the decanter and the bottle with whatever is left inside on the table or on the side table for the guest to enjoy, and you have done your job. Simple, quick, and easy. That's it about decanting. Take care of yourself. Make sure that you learn. Make sure you work hard. Make sure that you make good money and enjoy life. Green salad with French dressing.
Thank you very much.